I love him and he deserves love, and that's all I want. Hello guys, I'll wait for some people to get in here. This is a public apology for Matthew, my partner, and things that I have done and things that I have publicly done that are not me, and I'm not okay with the things that I've done. Hi to everyone joining the chat. You know, recently things have come to light and I have not been honest about what I did. I had an agreement with Matthew that we would move to Virginia and we would be together and not having sex with other people. And I'm apologizing because I did not quit porn when I told him I did. I guess there's no excuse for it, but the best way I can describe it was I was afraid. I made so much for myself. I created this empire, and I was a Spiegler girl, and I was number 4 on Pornhub, and I was nominated for Best New Starlet, and like the pressure that was on me was so great that I would wake up in the morning and I would have to go to work and I would cry. And Matthew was asleep most of the time. I would just wake up early for work, 6 o'clock in the morning, Spiegler calls me, I have to be on set, and I would just cry. And it, like, while I was happy sometimes, the times that I wasn't happy and I was making content and porn when it didn't make me happy, I did a lot of that. I did a lot of things that weren't okay with me. I did things that weren't vegan. I did things that I wasn't ready for. I worked more days than I was supposed to, and I just felt stuck. I felt like there was no way out. Like I was so successful. This was all I could ever be. And Matthew was the person who saved me. People want to talk shit about Matthew because of the things that we made public, but Matthew is the reason that I'm alive right now. He saved me from the industry, and I know girls talk about it all the time. You don't save somebody from the industry, but he saved me. I felt like I couldn't get out, and it was like really horrible. I need some water, hang on. But I was mad at Matthew, and I made public posts about Matthew, and Matthew trying to steal me away from my success and my happiness and my friends, and none of that is the truth. I needed to get out. I was torturing myself. I was putting way too much work on myself. It was a very heavy burden to carry, and he showed me a life that I didn't know I could have. I became so popular on OnlyFans. I'm in the top 1% on OnlyFans, and the only reason why is because I quit the industry and I started taking myself seriously. It wasn't about other companies. It was about me and my brand and what Matthew and I could create, and we have been so successful at it, making my own content. I don't have to listen to anybody else. And I just want to apologize to Matthew for lying about when I quit porn. I want to apologize to Matthew about having sex off camera with people who were in the industry. And when we weren't together, and I made it very public, and I never should have made it public, I I lied, I manipulated him, I tried to keep him hanging by a thread because I wanted him more than I wanted porn. I wanted him more than I wanted Alaska. I wanted him more than I wanted to be a Spiegler girl or have half a billion views on Pornhub. I wanted him more than all of this adult stuff. I want to start a family with him. I want to get married. Like, that's the life I really want. Like, I loved my job. I loved what I did. I have so much respect for it. I'm so grateful that I did it. But I did not stop doing it when I needed to and when Matthew wanted me to. I kept going, and I wasn't supposed to, and it was wrong. It was cheating. I cheated on him. I lied to him. I manipulated him into staying with me. And, like, it hurts my heart because, like, I bought a gun to kill myself because I wanted to be with Matthew so badly. Like, I'm really sorry. He did not deserve what I put him through. He's a good person. I want to be able to post photos with him and start a vlog channel with him and start a family with him and people not shit on us. I don't want you guys to shit on Matthew. You are not my fan if you go and shit on Matthew. Like, and I'm sorry for lying to all of you. Like, this is for Matthew, but I'm sorry for lying to everyone who supports me and believes in me and, like, wants to see me succeed and gives me money so I can pay my bills. It's like, all of you guys are the reason that I can survive and I can become an esthetician and start my own business and run multiple stores and, like, sell products and have shipping labels for them, and, like, so many things that I want to do that, like, what I did counteracts where I want to be. I'm not where I want to be yet. I want to be with Matthew, and I'm so grateful that he's giving me an opportunity to, like, make things right and to start fresh and start new and get married because he wants to get married and I want to get married, and, like, I'm just really sorry for lying and, like, posting all these horrible things about him, and I don't want to do that anymore. And I don't know how long this video is gonna be because I could just go on and on and on about everything I did. Like, he left and he told me we could get counseling, and my response was to hop on a plane and go fuck other people and figure out where I belong. And it's like, I don't belong in the industry. I love OnlyFans, but I don't belong in LA. I don't belong in Alaska. I belong here in Alabama with him. That's what I want. That's what makes me happy. There's no life outside of that I want anymore. Like, I'm sorry. I've not even, like, publicly said that I quit the adult industry. I'm sorry, I look so bad right now. I'm, like, ugly crying. But, like, it was the hardest thing I've ever done, quitting the industry, because it made me feel like I had a family. It made me feel like I could go to set and people would take care of me and they would buy me food, and they just made me feel wanted. And they would rebook me and they would tell my agent what a good job I did, and, like, it made me really happy. But then at the end of the day, I would go home and Matthew's not there. Nobody's there to love me when I'm off set. And that's what porn does to you. And I'm not shitting on porn. I'm not saying don't do porn to, like, all these girls that want to do it. Like, I'm not saying I regret my time in the industry, because I don't. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying you have to be a really strong person because it's very lonely. And I don't want to make this video about anything other than Matthew. And, like, this is about Matthew and me lying and manipulating him and just cheating on him. Like, he doesn't deserve that, and that's not the future I want moving forward. We're trying to move forward and start new and get a house and have kids and have a family and get married, and like that's what makes me happy. And I've not been open and honest about that. I've not told the truth about Matthew, and so many people don't like him, and I just want you guys to please never ever ever send him hate again, because I love him and he deserves love, and that's all I want. That's all I want from him. And I'm gonna leave this video up because it's important that everyone sees this and everyone supports him and sends him love and positivity and doesn't wish harm on him, because the last thing I want is for you guys to manifest bad things to happen to us because of what we've been through and the things that I've done to him. I mean, people are saying you cheated. Like, yeah, I did porn without telling him, and it's not okay. I was trying to get back together with him while I was shooting porn, and like, that's not okay. Like, that's manipulation, that's lies, and like, that's not what I want moving forward. And the only way to move forward publicly with our relationship and have a YouTube channel together and show you guys that like it's possible to create something out of porn. Like, just because you did porn doesn't mean that you can't be loved, because you can, and that's what Matthew showed me. And he showed me there's so much more to life than Los Angeles and shooting porn. And I just we all make mistakes, I know, but this wasn't a mistake. I'm sorry, but this wasn't a mistake. This was intentional. This was hurting him. I knew it was hurting him, and I don't want to hurt him because he's an extension of myself. If he's in pain, I'm in pain, and I don't want to hurt him anymore. Like, I just want to be with him and make him happy and smile and give him children, and I want to spend the rest of my life with him, and I want you guys to accept that, and I want you guys to support us moving forward. I mean, I went so far as to message his friends and almost dated one of them and just talked to them and talked shit about him, and it's like, I'm really sorry, like, for everything that I've done. I'm trying to be strong and move forward and have a healthy relationship with him, and it's been a roller coaster, but I wouldn't trade it for the fucking world. Everything I've been through, all the pain, even right now, I'm in a hotel room and I'm in so much pain, and like, I'm sorry. I feel really bad about how I've treated him, and I didn't grow up in time for him. I wasn't ready for this, but like, I want to be ready now, and I want to do the right thing. I want to do OnlyFans, and I want to be an esthetician, and I want to buy a house together, and I want to hug him. I love him so much. I'm not continuing the nightmare. It was a nightmare what I was doing in LA. I was fucking miserable. I was miserable, and it's so hard to admit to myself because I was so fucking, like, successful that it just felt like if this success doesn't make me happy, then nothing will. And that's not true. Like, I don't have to be this superstar, ultra porn star, anal queen to, like, have a happy life. And, like, I want a different life for myself, and it's hard for you guys to accept that because you see me as Lexi Lore, the porn star, but I want to be so much more than that. I want a whole life. I want a normal life. I want to be on YouTube. I want to make videos with him, and I don't want mean comments or comments that aren't true, like saying negative things about him, because they're not true. And these comments are like kind of mean, like, fake lashes, fake tears, like, fuck you. No, like, I'm so sad, but I'm just trying to do what's right, and, like, I lied, and I manipulated him, and I cheated, and I don't know, I don't even feel like I deserve him, but I'm so grateful that he's giving me the chance to, like, make this right, and have a real life, and it's, like, he makes me so happy and empowered, and, like, I can do anything I want. I can be an esthetician, I can own a business, I can have employees, I can have multiple stores, I can start my own product line. Like, these are the things that I want for my life, and these are things that I can accomplish with him. I can't do these things without him. I don't want to. I just need to be with Matthew, and I need you guys to understand why I need to be with Matthew, and why I need you guys to accept him and be kind to him, and, you know, if you were mean to him, apologize, and, like, you know, because you believed me, and believing me was not the right thing to do, because I led you guys wrong, and it's not fair. And I'm trying to, like, make this stream longer so more people see it, but we're both just, like, going through a lot right now, and I really want to be with him, and I'm just doing what I know is right, and I know it's right to be like, I lied, and that's that. I lied to you guys. I posted things. I started it. I'm the one who... I posted all these things on Instagram about him and him cheating, and found out later that he wasn't cheating, and I never apologized or said that I was wrong, and I waited this fucking long, and I'm so embarrassed that I waited so long to come out with the truth and tell you guys what actually is going on. And this is not a Mia Khalifa story, because she doesn't respect, like, where she came from or what made her so popular. I do. I respect where I came from. I respect the hard work I put in. I worked my fucking ass off. I cried at 6 a.m. and I showed up to set at 7 a.m. ready to fucking go with my suitcase and my asshole cleaned out, and I worked super fucking hard, and then I woke up and did it the next day, and my body's sore, everything's sore, used up, like, I was fucking miserable, like, and Matthew saved me from that. Like, I don't know, like, I could have killed myself. I could have been the next August Ames, you know, like, I could have killed myself because of what I was putting myself through, because I felt like I had to. I felt like there was nothing for me outside of porn, and sometimes that's what porn does to you. It makes you feel like, you know, you're successful here, you better stay, or else you're gonna be working a minimum wage job at McDonald's. Like, that's how I felt. I was like, you know, 19 years old, crying, and, like, making 6 figures a year, and just, like, being miserable, and thinking there's nothing more to life, and nobody will ever love me, and, like, Matthew came along, and he saved me. And I've abused him, I've physically hurt him because of the things that he did, and, like, I just feel really bad, and I just want him to accept my apology, or, like, not even accept my apology, but just, like, want to move forward with me. Like, I don't know. I just want to be with him so bad, and I fucked up. This is my fault. Stop being a brat. Like, how am I being a brat? I'm owning up to everything I did wrong. That's what you're supposed to do. When you lie, when you cheat, when you deceive people, you're supposed to be honest about how you messed up, and you're supposed to genuinely care and genuinely apologize. Like, these comments are just fucking toxic, and that's why I don't go live on YouTube anymore, but I just needed to get this out there, that, like, Matthew did nothing wrong, and I'm sorry to everyone who supports me and puts money in my pockets, who accepted my lies and comforted me when I didn't fucking deserve it at all. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. everything hurts, everything is unknown, everything is scary. I'm scared, and I hope Matthew will accept me and we can just move past all the porn stuff. Like, it's been so toxic, and like and my actions will back up these words. My actions will be different because I'm taking this fucking seriously. Like, it used to be a fucking joke. It's not anymore. Like, this is the life that I want. I did so much. I quit the industry, which was super hard. I moved to Virginia, which was super hard. I started over my life completely for him, and that's what I want to continue to do. I want to make a completely different life, and it's gonna be scary, and it's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna make me really happy to see him and our kids together, just like playing and having fun, and him being so happy, like seeing his own child. Like, that's what I want. I want to take care of him. I want to make him feel loved and supported, and that's basically what I came on here to say. Like, it's hard, but we'll survive. And I know because we've done it before, and we're gonna be okay. And I'm sorry for lying to you guys, because you guys don't deserve that. And I'm sorry, so sorry to Matthew for doing this to him and painting him in such a bad light, because he doesn't deserve it. And I feel like I'm just starting to repeat myself, and I should probably get off. I wish I had my thoughts more together, but I didn't really, like, I don't know. I love Matthew very much. I love him very, 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 very much. I just want to see him and hug him and everything be okay. I just want to start over. Like, when you meet somebody like this, it's like you'll do anything for them. Like, I met the person for me. He's the person for me. I know it's so true. Like, when he messaged me and I finally recognized his name all of a sudden one day, and he was talking to me about vegan food, and like, I fell in love so fast. Like, before we were even dating, before we even met, we were just talking online, and I was like, this is my fucking person. Like, I know it is. And I didn't know at the time, but like, I know now. Like, I've spent enough time with him to know, like, yeah, I can put up with you for the rest of my life, and that's what I want, and that's what will make me really happy. And, you know, that's hard to find. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, meeting somebody like Matthew. Like, the way that I feel for him, it's so important to me. Just puff one joint and you will be okay lit. See, I don't have any weed, so I'm kind of just struggling right now. But, thank you guys for talking to me, and thank you to everyone who still supports me and will support Matthew, because I want nothing but love for him. And I'm, you know, sorry for the shitty lighting and the crying, and it's all ugly, but that's not really the point right now. I just wanted to come on here and clear some things up and let Matthew process things and hopefully feel better, because I love him so much, and I will do anything to protect him moving forward. Like, seriously, I love this man with my whole world. Like, he's my person. And I'm so glad I found him. And I know it's hard right now, and I know relationships are hard, and I've made things harder than they needed to be, but Matthew's my person, and I love him so much. And I'm sorry, I'm just rambling on, but I want to end this on a good note. I love him so much, and all the good memories that we've shared with you guys, they were real. We were really happy, and we will be happy, and we will have a good future together. I know it because there's no other option. There isn't for me. There's nobody could ever make me feel the way Matthew does. So, And the weight of this is very heavy. But I love Matthew. And we're gonna move forward. And I just want you guys to respect him, and I hope that, like, even after this goes up, I hope you guys will send him love for me. I will pray for you. And Matthew, Lexi, thank you so much. Like, comments like that mean the world to me, that you guys, after all this time of, like, saying Matthew's a piece of shit, basically, like, the fact that some of you guys are, like, showing us love right now means so much to me, because we love each other, and it makes me really happy that you guys are showing support. And yeah, that comment made me really happy, thank you. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off, because I've said just about everything. I did a lot wrong, and I promise to be better in the future, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys anymore. So thank you for respecting our relationship. I love Matthew.